Welcome back, everybody. The Super Bowl is here. Primetime Sports is here to take on the coverage. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. Another rematch. Slater, we had a great championship weekend. You know, the Bills, like we said, they gave it their all. This was their year to try to get over the hump. They'll have to wait till next season. Give it to the Commanders, given the rookie talent, how young they were. And it's not Dan Snyder, sorry, it's Dan Quinn. They gave it to the Eagles, but the Eagles were so dominant. Barkley's just looking like a beast. And like I said, it's going to come down to those offseason acquisitions and how well they plan for the offseason. And it's going to be a good one. It seems like it is out in New Orleans. So
yeah, it's a Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago. Obviously, the last time those two teams played, it was 35-38 in the Super Bowl. Chiefs got the W. And then they also played last year in Kansas City, and the Eagles beat them in Kansas City, which was a big win for them. And then
Absolutely.
The Eagles kind of just tanked last year, but Eagles are a totally different team, it looks like, from last year. I mean, they got the small upgrade, or the big upgrade, technically, in Saquon Barkley, even though Swift played well last year. The Chiefs, I mean, they're not really playing better than they were last year, but record-wise, they're a lot better, and they just always find ways to win in the playoffs when it matters.
Right.
They got the championship DNA, experience. Like you said, experience always outweighs inexperience.
Correct.
We saw that last week, you know. Chiefs, or 2 weeks ago, sorry, because Pro Bowl was last week. Chiefs beat the Bills narrowly, super close game. Then the Eagles just took it to the Commanders, and it was a good season for the Commanders. I really enjoyed watching Jane Daniels play, and big things to come from them.
Yeah, really bright future. I mean, we'll just kind of break it down. I mean, I'm looking at the odds right now. The Eagles or the Chiefs are a point favorite, -1 right now. And if you want to actually bet on them, if you're into betting, they're -120, and the Eagles are underdogs. So just taking that into account, is that fair? I mean, yeah, they're going for the 3-peat. They gotta be the favorite, right?
100%, yeah. They have the most wins out of any NFL team this year. 16-1 or 15-2. Because they benched their stars the last week of the season.
Yeah.
But they're, like you said, going for the 3-peat. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. I mean, the Chiefs team, one of the best dynasties we're witnessing right now of all time. Top 5 probably. So,
correct.
yeah, I agree with those odds.
Okay. You know, we're kind of taking a, you know, we know Barkley's going to do his thing, and I saw something.
Maybe.
There was 18 games, I believe, that the Chiefs are allowed a 100-yard rusher.
Yeah, they got a great defense. Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah, as of right now, Barkley's over/under for rushing is 114.5, so they're expecting to get over that mark. But it just, you know, you kind of look at what the Eagles have been playing against the Chiefs. You know, Chiefs let you, you know, they're going to play to you, and they're going to make you play to them. They're going to make you play to them. You know, they're going to probably, I mean, they have two running backs in Hunt and Pacheco right now are kind of just even. I know Pacheco's come back from injury, but, you know, I could see this game being a lot low scoring than I think a lot of people are predicting.
Me too.
You know, everyone's, it's going to put up a lot of fireworks, and the over-under is 48.5. You know, that's, I mean, they were in the 30s last game, but it also came down to the last drive, basically. But I think it's going to be lower scoring. I can see the Chiefs kind of running it out early, and it really is going to depend on the run game with the Eagles, because if they can get out the main factor, Saquon Barkley, and put it in Hurts' hand, and hey, Hurts a great quarterback, MVP caliber, but if they can keep it out of Barkley's hands and keep him not rushing and uncomfortable, clog that line, you know, the Eagles might be kind of a little flustered and have to rely on their pass catchers and Goddard and Brown and Devontae Smith and, you know, Jahan Dotson. I'm really curious to see how the tempo's going to be, but I think it's going to be lower scoring. If I had to put a prediction down on the score as of right now, and we're filming on Thursday, a couple days out for the Super Bowl, I'll say 32-25 Chiefs. Let's get the 3-peat. Never been done. Never say never. Like you said, they're just so into winning right now. They're clicking on all cylinders, even though they're not putting up the points that we're used to Mahomes doing in the early stages of his career. I mean, as much as I want Barkley to win a Super Bowl, it's a great season. I just think that, you know, some of the factors right now for the Eagles is that they might not be able to play their ball and just hand it off to Barkley 20+ times and pass it to him 5 times. I think the Chiefs know this, eliminate the best guy on the team, put it in Hurts' hands, make him a little flustered, and, you know, you can't. Chris Jones on the defensive line is just an absolute monster. So I don't know. I'm taking the Chiefs to win it.
Yeah.
As much as a Chargers fan, I don't want to.
Yeah, and as much as a Patriots fan.
Yeah,
you know,
catching up to Brady. God.
Yeah, catching up to Brady, and even the Eagles too. I mean, the Eagles they beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl in 2018. Brady threw for 505 yards, 3 touchdowns, and still lost.
At least they beat the McNabb Eagles.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it was still a bitter loss, and
Yeah.
I really wanted that ring. You know, it was to go back to back. Yeah, and like you said, the Chiefs they're just a team that doesn't hesitate. You know, like
Yeah.
when the big moments show up,
Exactly.
they just always do exactly what you'd expect them to do, or exactly what they need to do, especially. And I'm not saying the Eagles aren't capable of that. They're in the Super Bowl for a reason, and they're in their second Super Bowl of 3 years for a reason.
Right.
So they definitely have the capability, and I mean, like I always say, the one man you don't bet against in football was always Tom Brady, and the guy who reminds me most of him right now is Patrick Mahomes. So
You're a
yeah,
winner.
with that being said, you know, I'm taking Philly, bro. I'm taking Philly.
Wow. Okay.
I'm taking
Fly,
Philly.
Fly.
I nothing. Not that I don't think the Chiefs aren't gonna do it. I mean, they for sure can. I got a feeling for Philly, man. I think this is the year they've been building for it. They got Saquon Barkley. I mean, he's a man on a mission.
They've been put a bidding get better and better since.
I like
the last one.
Jalen Hurts. I like his attitude. I like the way he plays ball. They have a well-balanced team, defensive guys. Jalen Carter. They got a bunch of guys on the defensive side that can stop Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Definitely, and this the Chiefs' offense.
I just think it's. I don't know. I'm feeling Philly this year. I don't know why. And as much as it hurts for me to say that because I don't like Philly that much because they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Kansas City, I don't dislike them, but I don't know. I just feel I'm feeling Philly fly this weekend.
All right. Is Barkley get MVP? Is he gonna be the reason why they win it? Or is it gonna be Hurts, like you just said? Or a defense? You know, make a wild card. You know, we haven't seen anyone get defensive MVP since Malcolm Smith.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the Eagles. Their defense is underrated. I mean, their rookie cornerback. I forget his name, but he's one of their first rounders. I think he's a cornerback and. He might get Defensive Rookie of the Year this year. And then they got the other dude. What's the other guy's name? The white guy. What's his name?
I forget. I'll Google it.
But they got 2 young guys on that defensive side of the ball that are ball hawks. They take the ball away. Like I said, Jalen Carter, he's a beast. And I think it's Philly's year. I think it's their time. I'm going to say Saquon Barkley, Super Bowl MVP. He deserves it. What a better way to stick it to the Giants, you know.
Yeah.
I always go and see those clips of the GM saying, "Hey, you know, I think we're gonna let you."
Slay and
Not Darius Slay.
Quinn
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Quinyon Mitchell,
Quinyon
rookie, and then
Reed Blankenship as safety.
they got someone else there too.
Rogers. This is just what their official depth chart is.
But they got good guys on that defensive side at corner. So Quinyon Mitchell, he's a guy to look out for this game. He might get a pick six maybe in the Super Bowl on Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be guarding most likely Hollywood Brown or DeAndre Hopkins, I don't know.
Cooper DeJean,
yeah.
DeJean.
That guy, yeah. He's a good player. A lot of guys had to step up. Like I said, Quinyon Mitchell, he got thrown into the starting role as a rookie this year. So, and he's could win Defensive Rookie of the Year. So watch out for him. Watch out for Jalen Carter. Especially watch out for that bad man, Saquon Barkley.
Damn, all right. I guess let's try, before we touch on one other important subject for the Super Bowl, let's make an interesting bet. Who's going to be the first person to score a touchdown?
I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, a little QB tush push.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna throw a dart. I drafted him early in fantasy in both my leagues. I was loved him. Xavier Ward, the rookie, he's really been showing out these last few weeks. Looks a lot more comfortable. I know they're still working on that deep ball, but I mean, you got Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, you know, Kelsey. You got so many pass catchers.
Christian Watson, he stepped up.
Christian Watson. You got so many. Noah Gray. You got so many pass catchers of this Chiefs offense, and this without Rasheed
Right,
Rice.
Christian Watson. That's the
Packers guy.
That's the Packers guy.
You got so many guys right now that, I mean, Xavier Ward's speed, what he brings, athleticism. I'm just gonna say, I want to be bold and just say it's gonna be a wide receiver, just like a speed option kind of thing or end round. But I'll take Xavier Worthy. If you guys are out there right now rooting for it, I'll tell you the odds. You said Jalen Hurts first time. He's minus 125, so people are predicting that. Worthy's plus 160. So, you know, if you bet 20, you'll make a good outcome. But anyways, any other topics we want to, or anything involving the Super Bowl we want to discuss? Been a great year.
Yeah,
really
it's been a great year. I've been saying it from the beginning. The Chiefs win 3-peat.
God.
Travis Kelce's going to propose to Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Right off in the sunset.
Well, I saw her at the Grammys there now.
But yeah, I mean, nothing else. I mean, the NFL season always goes by so quick. It's the best time of the year, and also the worst time of the year, Super Bowl, because you know you're not going to see football for another 6 to 8 months. It sucks, but there's going to be a lot of changes, like there always is next year in free agency, a lot of trades, and we'll see what happens. Maybe Tom Brady will come back. You never know.
Yeah, he's revamping the Raiders right now. Pete Carroll's on board.
There's going to be a lot of new rookie quarterbacks. Shador, you got Travis Hunter coming in, McMillan, Cam Ward. You got a lot of guys coming in.
We'll discuss the offseason because it's a really good
Bill
class.
Belichick to UNC.
Yep.
A lot of new things coming.
I want to shout out because it's funny because we're in the Super Bowl week right now, but what's been taking the media, sports media by storm is the NBA trade deadline. I mean, we talked about Kevin Durant going back to Golden State. Didn't happen. We got Jimmy Butler there now. Shout out to Lakers making Rob Pelinka making masterclass moves. You know, it sucks seeing Davis go. One of my favorite players, Lakers legend. But you cannot pass up the opportunity to just get rid of one draft pick, Davis and Max Christie, for Luka Doncic. I mean, what he brings at 25 years old, so much athleticism. Yeah, people call him overweight. He's in LA now with LeBron. He'll get him into shape. I was watching his practice tape. Doesn't even look out of shape. He's drilling half-court shots, mass threes. I mean, you got Mark Williams too, the center, so I know it's kind of a stock name, but really athletic, 23 years old, I think. In the press conference, Pelinka was saying, we're surrounding this team about Luka going forward, and hopefully goes well. This is another Dwight Howard scenario. I'm hoping that he's here for the future.
I don't know who the Lakers are going to add who they're going to give LeBron when Luka Doncic retires. I don't know who they're going to build a team around.
Yeah, I mean, they got this.
It's a joke. Because LeBron's been in the league for so long.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do when Luka retires.
Because LeBron will still be around. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, they made some trades. You know, they got like I said, Mark Williams, a big center. Probably not a lot of people have heard of him because I really didn't until the other night. Athletic center, huge wingspan. He's got some injury history, but he's 23. That's what I'm saying. Get him to LA, get him to our physical training staff, work out with LeBron, see what it's like to be with winners. I just can't wait to see what the Lakers are doing. As of right now, Luka's not debuting until Monday. That's okay. Rest
Saturday,
out.
I thought maybe.
No,
okay.
they just announced that it's not the Pacers game. You know, they moved it to ESPN. So we'll have to see how this goes because it's a whole different ballgame. And shout out to Davis. All we were missing was a center, and they just got rid of Davis. But shout out to Davis. Have a great career out there. We're rooting for you, man, even if you're on the Mavs. You and Kyrie should do some great things, but Lakers, you know, you see all those funny memes and gifs of them having Laker gears on with like Giannis or anyone, and you know they
never get anybody usually, but now they do.
Now they're getting all these players, so let's see how it goes. I'm ready. Lake Show, we are back again, even though we were still in the 4th seed. But anything else, Lot? Hopeful? Ready for the Eagles to fly? Let's see how it goes. Till next time, we can't wait to break down the Super Bowl for you guys and talk about the off-season and all the free agents and rookies coming to the show. Until then, we out.
9 win place. I know that sound. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Time for Sorry, no. That's amazing. You never stood a chance. It's not behind you. 6 in a row. Way to go. System charging. Unbelievable. You needed some help.